Yay! Welcome everybody, and thank you, Susanna, for being with us again live. I'm so happy and I'm so excited about your second class in Slovenia, Right Voice for You, which is gonna be by the amazing Lake Bohin, 22nd to 24th of July. So in 3 weeks, actually, we start. And yeah, I this class for me, it's like, and what I'm really excited about, and like if you can tell us what is this class about. But what I wanted to say is like, I think it's really like what I also am looking forward is to push, like in invitation actually, to have even more ease with showing up, like with
Yeah.
creating my business and doing all the show up everywhere, including social media, like differently, so it can be easy, like, and with ease and fun. So yeah,
Yeah,
and what else? Yeah.
that's so cool. Thank you, Nadia. Exactly, because it's like when people create their business, when they invite people to come to their classes or events or products, like whatever they offer to the world, all kinds of different things. What people learn to do is push a lot of energy out there and trying to convince people to come and trying to make sure people are coming to their events or buying their products. So there's a lot of pushing, usually, and this is something that most people have learned to do. It's like use a lot of force, use a lot of energy to make sure that people see your product and they are coming. Well, that is not very sexy. It's not very inviting. It usually just puts people off. And but it's the right thing in this reality, right? We have learned that if you want to make sure people see your thing, people see your product, your class, you have to make sure you're loud. Well, but that's pushing energy and it's a lot of work. It takes a lot of energy. It usually creates a lot of stress for people and anxiety, where you
And
wake up at night.
yeah, sorry, it's also maybe from the energy of lack.
Totally, it's totally the energy of lack, and it's already where people have decided nobody's interested in what I have to offer. So everything that is right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all night, shorts, boys, poets, and beyond, and inviting to what you have to offer doesn't come from the energy you push in people's faces or the amount of work you do to make sure people see it, but it's something totally different, and there's a lot to talk about. But one of the elements of it is you being congruent with what you are creating. So if you create a class or a product that you would like the world to see and feel invited to, it's like if you are congruent with it, if you have an energy of knowing how valuable this is, if you have acknowledged this for you, this is one of the elements of invitation. And this is something we like when we talk about the Right Voice for You class. This is one of the things we talk about, but not only talk about, we actually practice it. Like Right Voice for You is a very practical, hands-on class where you get to see, okay, so I would like to be I'm making the choice to be seen and heard in the world. I would like my products, my classes to be easier to create. Where like you become very clear on seeing what you're choosing that doesn't work, and you also see what you could choose that would make it so much easier, so much greater. And we do a lot of exercises, like playing with very practical things, so you can find your unique way of, okay, not plagiarizing how other people are doing it or what you think you have to do to be also successful, but finding your way, because that's the only way where it actually becomes fun. Plagiarizing, like basically imitating what other people do, that is very boring for most creative humanoids. They're like, yeah, I can do it, but I'm like, makes me want to sleep. But if you find your way of doing it, your voice of creating, your unique voice, that is so sustainable, because that's where the fun is. Like if you, the graphics you create, the way you promote, the way you invite, it's like it all has a, how do you say in English? It also has this very unique taste. It's like a line that goes through everything. And if you start to acknowledge it, you can actually have more ease inviting people to what you're creating. And I also like I don't know if you saw it because you're on your phone, but I named this Facebook Live Beyond Normal Wild Success.
How cool.
And that's something we, and you mentioned it in the beginning as well, Nadia. This is in a different way. This is something I so would like to invite the world to, like, get over being normal. Like, how much are you limiting your success, your money, your classes, your products, your sales by trying only to sell or be as successful as is normal, but never like bam, like wild, like success doesn't come from being normal. Meme. Okay, so success doesn't come from being normal. Success comes from you being wildly, crazily, phenomenally different the way only you can. But unfortunately, so many people avoid it rather than embracing it and celebrating it. And that is something we definitely, like, it's an invitation to unleash at the Right Voice for You class. And
wow. Thank you. Like, this is so amazing. You're so amazing. And yeah, truly what you were talking about, because what I perceive with this class, it's like when I register, or like when people register, it gets you into this moving, I'm already inspired about to be more me, and like care less about what other people think about that, and really go into this joy of creating what I know I can create, and like what other people know what they can create. And no matter like if they are facilitators or whatever, but I like this class is really an invitation also, I think, for all of you who are watching this and you have some projects or ideas or businesses that you would like to start, but you just didn't have this, like you were waiting for this right moment or invitation. I think this class is like your greatest invitation, because it will help you release all the judgment that you care about and are like stopping you, and you stopping yourself because of that, and it will get you into this movement and joy of creation. So this is what I perceive about this class, and it has already started for me, so I'm really, really grateful. Yeah. And also what I see, it's like this class is actually for everyone, because I was talking yesterday with my grandmother. She's over 70, and she was like, I actually invited her to this class because she was worrying, like we are so stuck in like being normal. We don't even think that we have choice, and like we don't even acknowledge how much we care about what other people will think about it. And I saw her, how much is she limiting her life because she's not willing to ask for some things, like even to call the doctor and ask for some like for some like nurse at home, because my grandfather just fall down from the bed, because then the nurse will think and the doctor will think that she is not a good wife and she doesn't take care. Like, we are so in so many, like, so I think this class can also invite everybody, so we can have the voice in every single situation, and we really can choose what works for us. It doesn't matter if you're a grandmother, a teenager, whoever, and it doesn't matter if you like are creating or would like to create a new business or project or a facilitator, but it's really about recognizing that you have choice where you didn't even think you have, and that you can, like, this is what this class is about for me. And it's so we can really start creating the life that works for us, and choosing and voicing and actually, first of all, exploring what will work for us and what is possible. So yeah.
Well put. Exactly that. Brilliantly said. It's for everyone, whether you are a grandmother or a child or a teenager, whether you have a business or you don't have one, or you would like to create one, or you would like to find your voice in relationship, find your voice in the world, find your voice with money, find your voice with business, like your unique way of creating. So, and as you said, it's never too late. And that's the beauty of it. It's never too late to thrive. It's never too late to truly create life. And
we never die. So it's like what we like, everything we invest in ourselves, or like the awareness we get, that's what we have forever. I mean, so it's like, it's just
definitely.
Yeah.
And I love the part where you said moving, like this enthusiasm, but also this exhilaration that you so beautifully show of, oh my God, I have such a lust for getting out there and creating. And even if you like sit there and go, I don't even know what I want to create, I don't even know where to start, but I have an energy, I would love to create more. And you don't have to know how it looks like, you don't even have to have an idea.
Yeah. And
It starts
creating
with that. It starts with that energy. It starts with that lust of, hey, I'm ready to get out there. I'm ready to create what life forms would like to be created by me. Because if you start to show up more, if you are done hiding, then you become available for the world. You become available for clients to find you. You become available for other life forms, projects, classes, products, to be able to talk to you, so they can be birthed and created and actualized by you, because you match that life form uniquely. Like the business or whatever you create, family, whatever you create, it comes through you because it matches you. But if you hide, it cannot even knock on your door and say hello. So
and it,
what if we're done being perfect? What if you stop waiting until you're perfect, or have it all, like have all ducks in a row, and start creating? Like, let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just remembered, like, also my friend, she's also coming to your class. Like, we were actually talking about that, but it just came also now. Like, so the class for us has already started. She was like, choosing for herself in connection to her husband, like with so much ease. Like, he asked her to go, like, if she would go with him somewhere, like where she usually would always say, because to support him and blah blah. But she was just in so much movement and enthusiasm about her life. So she was like, no, I'm not going. And it was with so much ease. And then when he left, and it was all okay, like we were laughing because she just acknowledged, oh my God, like I never had this ease with like expressing what I want, because I was always afraid, like deep down was like this fear of losing him, or like he would be angry, or like, but it was like, then it was everything what was ease, because she had ease with choosing for herself, and then he respected it, or like he didn't, like, so it's amazing. Yeah,
and that's a big part of having your voice in the world. It's like having your back, committing to you, committing to your future, committing to your life. Not like, what could you show up as if no one's judgments or expectations ever matter to you? Yeah. So much available, especially now with all the new tools and access as well. And if the right voice for you 3-day class, you don't have to have any prereqs. You can have a zillion prereqs, and it's about creating. It's a creativity class and so much more. So if you guys go, oh my God, if it draws you, ask, what future will it create? And maybe like all the stories you have of who you were in the past and what you cannot create, and maybe it's time to let them go and truly create your future. So if you join, what future will that create for you? We're going to start on July 22nd, 3 days in Slovenia by a beautiful lake. You can come alone. You can bring your children. You can, whatever, you can have your family join and wait, and you can come to class. It's such a beautiful area there, or also for just hanging out. And you see Nadia is also right now by a beautiful lake. So
by the river, actually. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're really welcome to Slovenia. It's like very close, 15 minutes to the most famous lake, Bled, which is also really amazing. And like Bohin is like, for me, even more energetically amazing. So yeah, you are really invited to, the class is gonna be in the beautiful surrounding with so much nature and contribution. So it's gonna be even easier to find our voice.
and also because you mentioned nature, it's like there's like, nature never holds back. It always thrives. And it comes, like, nature doesn't thrive, like it doesn't create from image, it doesn't create from need, it creates from oneness and being. And that's something that is so available for us to choose more than ever. And I'm not going to say more because this is a whole new topic, but it's like, when you mention nature, I'm like, there's an energy there that is available for us to choose. So looking forward. Thank you, Nadia,
Thank
for
you,
this
Susanna.
awesome creation, and so looking forward.
Thank you. Thank you so much for you and for coming. Really, I'm so grateful.
Yay. Thank you. Bye,
Thank you.
everyone.
Bye.